Hi there, it's Chad Seay from Seay Real Estate here in Richmond, Virginia. And the question I have for you this week is to stage or not to stage? That is the question I often get asked when visiting people's homes, people who are wanting to sell their houses. And I usually start from a place where I'll explain that houses tend to sell best one of two ways. Either totally empty and clean, freshly painted, and ready to go. Houses like that just announce as quickly as you can close, you can move into a nice, clean, ready to go house. Or another way is if lived in and occupied, set up in such a way that really shows the house at its best. So clutter is minimized, if not totally eliminated. Furniture is strategically placed in each room as to show functionality, yet not overdone to absorb all the space in the room. So some thought is given to the way the house is set up. You want it to look as much like a show place, a model home as possible. What doesn't work as well is the in-between stage, where you have a house where there's a bedroom over here with a few boxes in it, and then in the living room there's the sofa but nothing else. It's that in-between type look that doesn't sell as well. So either totally empty and clean and ready to go, or set up like a model house where the house's attributes are accented by nice furniture, neutral colors, things of that nature. When people live in their homes while we're trying to sell them, sometimes they will employ a stager to come through and give them a checklist of things to do. Sometimes they'll employ that stager to go further, to actually move items that they actually have and show them what to get rid of. And sometimes the stager will bring in their own furniture and substitute it for some things that the homeowner has. Stagers are used also in empty houses. But if you look at all the houses that get sold, a lot more sell without staging than with. So it's not something that we'll say is absolutely necessary to sell a house. In some circumstances where the size of the room or the layout is not typical, staging can really show a potential buyer how it can be utilized, how that space can be incorporated into one's family life, and can be a very good thing. But it's not the end all. Doesn't have to be done with every house, but in certain circumstances it can be a tremendous tool. All things being equal, if we look at a house, stage it or not stage it, empty or very well staged, staging works better. But so many houses sell without going that step, and if you get the house clean and looking good on your own, normally you'll be okay. But a good realtor can help you decide whether or not staging should be a part of your strategy to get your house sold. So that's just a little taste on staging this morning. It's a good industry, and I've seen it really help to get houses sold, but we've sold tons of houses without staging, just using some good practical knowledge. Thanks so much. Have a great week.